This week on Socratic Cinema, what do you want us to do? What is the idea? Well, we
I
just
didn't know
rhyme.
we were playing.
I'll pull up the thesaurus, the dictionary.
The bits
whatever
aren't
you need.
loading today. The bits are buffering. It's. I'm sorry. Go
You're
take
just saying words that sound similar.
Yeah.
before we press record.
Yes.
A lot of feelings get hurt. Tears.
Yeah,
are
I
shed.
started crying.
All of the Powerpuff Girls.
Or if they're black, you call them Cocoa Puffs, which I love.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Space Jam. Playing for Team Socratic Cinema, we have Charlie Heatherly,
Hey there, guys.
James DeLisio,
Hi.
and Casey Clark.
Yeah.
Playing for the Jammers, we have LeBron James in perhaps the worst acting performance of his entire career.
Boo.
And
Isn't it his only?
Boo. Boo. Bring
Dang.
out Big Chungus.
That'd be awesome. Well, they had him in a little frame in the movie. Like
Bring out the imposter from Among Us.
I think we were
Oh
seeing
my
things when we saw
God.
the imposters.
He was in there, dude. I
was
took a
definitely-
picture.
No,
I took a picture.
It
He
was a
in there.
car. It
I was
a
for
car.
sure Mr. Imposter from the hit Oscar-winning video game Among Us. He was there. I believe it.
People in the
Like,
comments, put down who you saw in this movie, because there's 30,000 different answers that you could put.
I'm just gonna say it for my initial impressions right off. If you couldn't tell, we're watching Space Jam. Come on and jam, and
Yeah.
welcome to the Slam, a new legacy. And for my initial impressions, I had more fun looking at the characters in the background of the Space Jam Slam than I did watching said Slam movie. So that tells you all you need to know. 4 out of 10. Fun with friends. Would probably pass it otherwise.
Wow, that was a slam dunk of a review.
I'm just getting into business today, right? Like cut the fat. Let's just we've got a Space Jam here, we got a Slam here. Let's act accordingly.
Yeah, this movie wasted my time, and we are not going to waste yours, dear viewer. We pinky promise.
All right,
So-
Casey, you have 10
Yeah.
seconds on the clock.
10, 9.
Okay, I enjoyed it mostly because of nostalgia and mostly because I was watching with my brothers. It's definitely an enjoyable experience if you're watching it by with other people, but by yourself, I will not lie, it was slow at some parts, and the acting was off and on. It's for children, so it wasn't necessarily pointed to me, but it's still enjoyable. It's kind of like a fever dream.
Not only was the acting slow,
Wow.
it was just bad too. On top of that, I'm surprised. I love Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
I don't know what happened here.
No, he had a great performance. He was the best performance in that entire movie.
Okay, you're right.
Through a low bar to clear, but I mean, like, still.
Yeah, I liked LeBron James's made up family. I liked it,
That was fun.
his family of actors.
Right, yeah.
That was pretty nice. Young LeBron. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong names on that. What was the kid's name? Come on.
Dom?
Dom.
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 In the
He was
family.
all right.
Instead
Dom
of
was-
Brawny. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
he was
fine.
pretty good. I think he was fine. I
He was
felt,
good for a child actor.
I felt bad for the kid. Like in the movie, they did a good job. But Charlie, you didn't give us your take. Slam it.
Space Jam is a movie that I really wanted to enjoy, but absolutely did not. I feel like the best part of it was the Looney Tunes playing basketball. And shockingly, there was a small amount of Looney Tunes playing actual Looney Tune basketball. So for that reason, this is an easy 4 out of 10 for me. Do not watch it. Probably watch the first one if it's even good. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
The first one's good.
Watch the first one then.
I haven't seen the first one either. But this falls into a long tradition of putting animated characters into a real life movie. See Sonic, see Detective Pikachu, see Muppets Take Manhattan, see I could go on, that one Garfield movie.
No, you couldn't. I could go on as such a cop out for Just there'd be more examples that you don't know.
I'll just name a bunch of Muppet movies. And
Okay,
I could
sure.
go on.
Muppet Treasure Island.
Muppet
I'll give
Treasure
you
Island,
one
Muppet
Muppet
Christmas
movie.
Carol, the Paddington franchise.
Oh, okay. Hey, you win. You win this one.
Yeah, see,
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit.
Hop.
Yeah, that's what
there you
happens
go.
when you come to Slam Jam with the Space Slam. So to start off with this movie,
James, has this melted your brain? Are you okay?
Jam,
Um,
a lamb.
to start off our conversation on Space Jam, I want to talk about a performance that was a bit of a sham. They should have
Somebody
casted
stop
Will
him.
I Am.
No,
I had
that
to
would have been better.
I had to complain
Whoa.
about it to my buddy Sam.
You don't know any
LeBron
people named
James.
Sam.
LeBron James, the quality of a can.
Wow.
He was not the man.
He was not the man. Let's talk about why they decided to cast LeBron James. Because he's a famous basketball player. That's why.
Yeah.
Notice I didn't.
Ask Michael Jordan too.
Notice I didn't say famous actor. Because that was
That's
just
not
not
what
a.
Space Jam is about.
No, the
Okay.
movie Space Jam's not about the movie. It's not about it. It's it's about Charlie was right. It's about the Looney Tunes playing basketball, and they tried for so long to. It's like they were trying not to have the Looney Tunes play basketball for so much of this movie.
Yeah.
Is there more like Looney basketball content in the original, or was it?
There's a lot less exposition
Okay, because I
in
feel
the
like
first one. Yeah.
it took a while for us to meet the Tunes, and then it took a while for the Tunes to actually like do anything toony or loony.
Yeah.
I will say though,
It did take a lot longer getting there than it did in the first movie.
yeah, I will say, and I think we should start by praising the pros of this movie. There were good parts about it. Like this movie had a lot of good elements.
Mm-hmm.
I think the sort of like
Sure.
not gimmick, the angle of incorporating all these Warner Bros. Properties was the most fun part of the movie, like I said. But that whole sequence in like the second act where they're going from movie to movie, picking up all the Looney Tunes, that by far stands out as my favorite part of the movie. That was a lot of fun, and there's a lot of like nods throughout the whole film to film fans and pop culture fans, and there's things that pander towards an older audience. You're like Rick and Morty make an appearance.
That was awesome. I loved that so much.
Do you? I've never asked you. Do you watch Rick and Morty, Charlie?
I mean, I am a gigabrain Chad, so yeah, the answer's obviously
Oh my!
yes.
Your aura is just like pouring through the internet out of my microphone. I can I can smell it.
I'm intimidating. As we like to say in the Giga Chad community, it's like my mass is that of a star. It's a science reference. You might not get it.
He's what they call a Sigma male.
Yes.
Fans will approach Charlie on the street. Fans of the show, mind you. It's like a problem for him when he goes out. They just can't keep themselves away from him. But it's still, Charlie is good, but he's not quite as good as LeBron James in Space Jam: A New Legacy. Oh my gosh, you know who they totally should have got? They should have worked Ray Fisher in there somehow.
Oh my god.
Ray Fisher would have been great as the assistant.
Michael B. Jordan was in it though.
That's true.
Okay, that's one of
That
the
was
things
a
I was
funny.
gonna. That was great. That was a great bit. Like that actually, I was like, ha ha. I laughed. That was a good one. That got a laugh out of me.
But like,
chortle.
who is that joke for? Like, I would argue that Michael B. Jordan is a big movie star, but not a big enough movie star to where people going to this film for nostalgia reasons only would completely understand and be like, hey, that's Michael B. Jordan.
I don't know.
Like-
I'd say this works for like there's a decent like millennial audience for this movie who grew up on the first one and are also like pop culture literate enough, like they've all seen Black Panther and stuff, so that they know who Michael B. Jordan is.
Sure. Okay. Yes, I forgot that he was in that.
I think it's a niche. I think it's the millennial audience that one was targeted for. Again, I thought that joke totally worked.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally had a point. Oh, yeah, there was like so many big name actors in this movie. Steven Yeun was in here.
Yes.
I was like, what are you doing here, man? Like,
Oh yeah,
don't you
and
have-
for 5 seconds too.
it's
Yeah.
It's like,
That
don't
was
you
like
have
Steve-
better things
and
to?
the Silverstone comedian.
Yeah,
You know who I'm talking about.
yes,
So-
yes. Oh, she's in my head.
it's SS. It's something Silverstone.
Sasha Baron
So-
Cohen. No, it's,
No.
Sylvester.
Sylvester Stallone.
Guys, all of our movie cards have
Uh,
been revoked at this point.
Silverstone.
Silver.
Right?
just Googling
It's
Silverstone.
SS.
No, I saw her in the movie and I knew her name, and then now
Alicia Silverstone.
Alicia, yes.
No, there's no way that's Alicia Silverstone.
It might
Is
be. Oh wait, no, that's not
Uh,
Alicia. Alicia's Clueless girl.
How are there
The
more
girl
than
from
one
Clueless.
Silverstone?
It's
Is
got
it-
to be a female comedian.
It
This turned into
is
an
a female
investigative.
comedian. Okay.
We did a movie. We did two.
Sarah
movie
Silverman.
Sarah
Silverman.
Silverman. I was close.
Oh, I just
And
want to
Zendaya
remind
was
everyone.
the voice of the bunny
Right, that was good. I thought.
of
Okay,
Lola.
let me say,
did good.
Lola Bunny was the most compelling of all the tunes. She's like, her and Bugs were the only ones who had any semblance of like a personality in this movie.
Yes.
The rest
very
of them
much so.
had like 2 lines, and they were caricatures. If that, I was sorely
And
disappointed.
that's the same as the original one. So it's
Is
not
it?
like
I love Daffy Duck. I wanted some Daffy content, and I just,
some
I,
Daffy content.
I just was missing that in this movie. You know, I mean, I thought like the gags were okay with the Looney Tunes. Like, I mean, you know, Roadrunner ran fast, Tweety Bird and the cat did their thing. Like, it was fine. I just wanted more from Space Jam: A New Legacy, and I just frankly it did not deliver that to me.
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
the other thing about this movie is that all of the best moments were spoiled in the trailer. Like, they showed lots of the basketball game, which is my favorite part by far. Well, specifically the part when the Looney Tunes actually use crazy strategies to win, like when Wile E. Coyote has like the duplicator and then he goes into
yeah.
it and he launches himself into the basket. Like, those parts I loved because that's like classic Looney Tunes humor. But like the trailer had those moments and pretty much like that was it. And that's a very small 10-minute portion of the entire film. Like, people can rightfully say that they got like falsely marketed to by seeing this movie because so much of it is not what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because I feel like for this one, it was more focusing on here, let me start off. The original one was focusing on essentially like Jordan getting his groove back and getting back into basketball, versus this one's kind of the opposite of it, where it's like trying to get LeBron out of his like mindset surrounding basketball, which I think is interesting. But I know that like as I said before, I was watching it with my brothers who are like super into the NBA and stuff. And so, and like, you know, I watch, you know, I game,
You browse,
Whoops.
dabble.
sports, I dabble, you know,
Yeah.
I have Laker masks. Anyways, that's beside the point. But they were really excited about the modifications to the NBA players and the WNBA players that they saw, which I think was
Oh.
like really cool. Like
Mhm.
that was probably the coolest part of the movie for me, because I feel like it was a good little twist on what they did with the Monstars in the beginning in the first movie, where there's these aliens and they take the NBA players like game essentially. So
Oh.
instead of like completely just like leaving them like doing like the same thing where they're just like taking Klay Thompson's shooting average or doing whatever, taking his game and his powers, they're just upgrading them as like video game characters and combining them with like things that he's also that Dom was also interested in. And I thought that was a pretty cool way to like to just do it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Well, and then you get such classic characters as Wetfire, who is
Yes.
I
And the
need
brow.
voice of the brow. The brow is insane. That's such a. I mean, does that player like actually have a huge
Yes,
unibrow?
he has a huge unibrow. I'll
That's
put a
an
picture of him in the
insane
chat.
dig. That's crazy.
Dang.
I know they
Anthony-
took digs at random celebrities, like the Kevin Hart joke. I was like, dang,
Oh,
poor
yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah. What was the reason for that?
The brow, an entire character devoted to like messing with Anthony Davies.
Yeah, Davis. I put it in our iMessage chat since I didn't know if it would be. It would be too large for the Discord.
Uh,
Yeah,
The
I'm
man
not a
has a
baller,
brow.
everyone, so I don't know the names. Wow,
I
he
am
does.
a baller. Shot
Wow.
collar.
I'm looking
No,
at the-
it's a brow.
Oh, that is a brow.
I would like to recommend to him just anything to get rid of that because I don't know why he has that.
Well, it might be kind of like his thing.
It's like
now.
his thing.
That he has a unibrow? Is that a good thing to have?
I
The
mean, it's
movie
just
didn't
like-
think so.
No, it's just his thing.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine. Like, it's good to have a thing. I think. Like
Like
mine
a
is.
niche.
Yeah, like mine is being
Mhm.
like charming and handsome and witty, and his is the brow. It's
Mhm.
fine. Like we all have.
Yeah. Mm.
We all have it.
God.
Yeah, yeah.
Get
Yeah.
a load of this guy.
No one's disagreeing. So on that note, I will move on to the
Mhm.
next take of the evening, which
Ooh,
is.
can I get a take? I want to take.
Yeah, take it. Take your take.
Okay, I got my take.
You better slam this take.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a meaty take.
I want to slam.
Oh yeah,
Jam.
you're gonna get one of those rhyming things for
Face?
sure.
Jam?
Face jam. Face slam?
No.
Facebook.
Please, Charlie, pull this out of
I'm concerned for you, but
I'm playing like word association here, and you guys are not playing.
what do you want us to do? What is the idea? Well, we
I
just
didn't
rhyme.
know we were playing.
I'll pull up the thesaurus, the dictionary.
The bits
Whatever
aren't
you do.
loading today. The bits are buffering. It's. I'm sorry. Go.
You're
take,
just saying words that sound similar.
Yeah, he hit the crossover step back and it's buffering.
He did hit the crossover step back. Number one, what a dumb glitch to have in your game, man. Really? Like
It's just
that's
the manifestation for his resentment of his father. He's
Yeah,
like,
it's a
your
thematic
one
thing.
move.
exactly.
Is that his thing? Is that LeBron's thing? Again, this
Yeah,
would
that's
be
what he
better if
was-
I knew basketball.
I mean,
Isn't it-
yeah, he has a lot of things, mostly making people cry, but it's just like,
Jesus.
Yeah, a little. Calling himself the King
The
James.
King
I said to
James.
Charlie. Yeah, I said to Charlie while we were watching. One, I feel like that's a little bit uninspired. Like the King. All right, no, it's not as cool as like Mamba or like the
Mhm.
Oh,
King
yeah.
is a pretty low hanging fruit. Second, I just can't not think of the King James Bible. Like that's all
exactly.
is that the point?
No.
Yes, he's calling
But I'm
himself
just saying,
large.
exactly.
He's just like chapter and verse as he's just destroying people on the court.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be
he's
sort
just
of
like,
badass though if you do a
boom,
slam dunk and then
Ezekiel
yell chapter and
3:19.
verse to people.
Dude,
Yeah.
like that thing they do in Pulp Fiction, the Valley of the Shadow of Death or whatever, like the Good
Yeah.
Shepherd. Dude, that'd be kind of icy.
See, we've
just, like,
invented a
enjoy
better
the valley
character.
of the shadow of death.
Yeah. We've invented a
Stepped
better
over him.
character than actually exists in this movie because that's the main problem. Here's my take. The main problem with this movie is that LeBron James was forced to play a character that is not him, even though it should be him in the movie. Like LeBron James is a person who is savvy with technology. He is a social media giant. He is someone that is smart with strategy. Otherwise, how the hell would you get to be at the top of basketball? And yet, inside of this movie, he doesn't know what an algorithm is, despite that being the thing that would make him a social media giant. He thinks that like video games are awful and bad and is forcing his son to play basketball, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure he has done several deals with game companies and other media companies. And three, like, why is he just so bad at strategy by letting the Looney Tunes not do anything until like the third quarter or whatever, fourth quarter? Like he should instantly see that the point of the
Just
game is that
second
it's not
half.
actually basketball. Like his son explained it to him 20 times. There's combos in the game. You get extra points. They say that, like the announcers say that. Why is he waiting so long to actually like play the game correctly?
Yeah, they frame LeBron. It's hard when you're dealing with a real person. Like if this was, Basketball Johnny or whatever, like then that's fine. But like this is a real human, and they're making him play this character of like the jerk, horrible father. Like he's a jerk. Like he's really mean.
He's a bad guy.
If I was LeBron James, I would kind of like. I mean, okay, I probably wouldn't feel that bad because I'm in Space Jam 2 and I'm making gajillions of dollars from this, and I'm also LeBron James. But it's like that's kind of, I don't know. Like I don't know LeBron James, so I don't know if he's a bad person or not. But if he's a really nice guy, then this movie's kind of like, it's kind of weird to force LeBron to. Do you see what I'm saying?
Like it's calling him a bad father, even though he's probably not.
Like, how do his real life kids feel about this, do you think? Well, again, it's hard because he's LeBron James and he's in Space Jam. So they're probably like, wow, my dad's in Space Jam. I'm going to go make an app where we do style points in basketball.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but like both of his kids play basketball. So I think why I totally agree that aspect of the movie didn't quite work for me, because when you're looking at the original Space Jam, it's following very closely with what actually happened with Michael Jordan. He retired from the NBA. He started playing baseball and it was like horrible.
What?
He
did. And he was not good.
Wait, like
on the Barons. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. And so it's just followed his life in a way. So if it was like, and I feel like if the movie was better as it was tracking LeBron through his maybe transitions between several teams and trying to change because as he talked about in the opening, like he switched teams several times. So if you want to like talk about breaking out of that like mindset, like you can just switch around. You're already bending the truth, obviously, but you can switch around like, oh, he has like this family and he's trying to focus on himself and like jumping from team to team, and he doesn't have time for his like family and his kids doing this, and he doesn't approve of that, but he's also tied up over here. I feel like that would have been like more interesting than than making it like, oh, he's just like a bad dad. Like if you actually put him in a stage of his life where he was going through some stuff, like it would make it less bad. Because even in Space Jam, like Michael Jordan is not a wonderful guy. Like he's not a wonderful father, but like he was a great father to his kids. And in the movie, at least, that was how he was like portrayed, and it really didn't focus on his family that much. It was mostly just Michael Jordan, and plus it was his actual family in the movie, I think. If I'm remembering correctly,
which is so much better, because I feel like if you're gonna go for the non-actor for the lead, you might as well go the non-actor for the side characters. And like I get maybe the main kid, but at least like the mom or the other, or like the sister or whatever. Like the sister had like one line in the entire movie or something. So like, why did they cast an actor for that when they could have just gotten, I don't know if he has
family,
a daughter, but like, yeah,
no,
exactly.
He does. James.
So that's so weird to me. But yeah, like I think that it's just strange how much they made this about LeBron's personal failings, and they don't really fault him for it for the majority of the movie. Like he sort of just goes like, hey son, that game that nearly destroyed the entire world, that was pretty cool of you. And it's not, how does that make, no, it wasn't cool of him. That was an awful thing for both you and him to do. And now it's like, oh son, I completely agree. You should go to the E3 video game camp, which is the dumbest thing ever, because E3 doesn't even let normal people or normal kids into the expo, let alone a custom game camp for them to do. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, just in general, it's weird that they make LeBron a bad guy and expect you to root for him. He's awful. Why do I care?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Space Jam's moral
Yeah.
compass needs some straightening out. I am on Team War Machine. I forgot the name. The
AG Rhythm.
yeah, AG Rhythm.
Algae Rhythm.
Yeah, sorry. What a fun and awesome and creative name. Algae Rhythm. That
It
guy.
was all
I'm on
right.
his team.
He was
Charlie's
okay.
actually-
Don Cheadle was doing what he could with what he was given. I am certain of that.
He's Charlie's actually pro like corporate conglomerate algorithm
Yeah.
takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Don Cheadle took over the world, meh, I'd be fine with it.
If he
He
can
just
get an
wanted to be
Emmy for
appreciated, man.
yeah,
Mhm.
true. If he can get an Emmy for 5 seconds, imagine what he could do with the world and the power of the internet at his fingertips.
Exactly.
He got an Emmy nomination for his 5-second cameo in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, period.
And even
Okay,
he
go
in a
on.
review, he was like, I don't know why I got this.
Right.
Speaking of Emmys, anyways, watch Mayor of Easttown on HBO. It's so good. It has Evan Peters in it, and Kate
Evan
Winslet.
Peters. Oh, Kate Winslet.
It's
Okay.
it's iconic. It's like Fargo, but if everyone was mean in it.
Oh wow.
It's really good. I'm gonna watch the finale tonight.
Oh, nice.
Prepare
Are
to
we
cry.
giving random movie recs and show recs? Because I have one.
Yes, drop it.
Okay. The contrast between this movie and Space Jam 2 is insane. But I watched Roadrunner, which is a documentary about the life of Anthony Bourdain. And wow, an incredible film. Amazing. Like just so heartbreaking and beautiful. And it perfectly encapsulated the man that he was and what he meant to people and the ways that he just fell down this horrible dark slope. But watching Space Jam 2 and then watching that, it made me realize how good movies can be. Like I was a little disillusioned. I was like, maybe nothing is actually good anymore. Space Jam 2 is the best we're ever going to get. But Roadrunner put faith back in me because wow, an incredible film. Do
You got
not
any-
waste your money on Space Jam.
Any Rex, Casey?
Oh, I watched What Happened to Monday. And
What is
that
that?
movie was
what is
really
that?
good. So essentially it's like this dystopian movie where you're not allowed to have more than one child, but this
How
grandpa. Right. And this grandpa, his daughter died, but she had 7 identical twins, however, identical daughters, right? And so he names them all for the days of the week that they're allowed to go outside. So they all
What?
pretend to be this one person named Karen Setterman. And then their Monday goes out on Monday and pretends to be
right.
Karen. But everything starts to go wrong once Monday disappears. And then the whole family has to
Yeah.
work together. And
Hijinks
it's really,
ensue.
yeah, but it's really it's a thriller. It's super intense. It's so good. I
was-
really enjoyed it.
I was
I'd love
not
to do a
imagining a
podcast
thriller.
on it.
Yeah,
No, it's really, really intense.
It sounds very comedic because it seems like it would suck to be Thursday. Like nobody makes plans on Thursdays. You
Yeah.
are forever trapped to being almost there. Like you get to say yes to the plans on Friday, but you'll never do anything.
As long as we are dropping Rex, we have got a request to watch the Fear Street trilogy, which has been making big waves. It just came out on Netflix. They did one movie of the trilogy per month. And it's sort of
I've seen that.
it's an homage to old horror movies, and each one in the trilogy is set in a different year, which I think is really cool. So Fear Street Part 1, it's Fear Street 1994, then it's Fear Street 1978, and then it's Fear Street 1666. So
Oh, wow.
it sounds super cool to me. So
it's no. Gotham.
yeah, the person who told me, my friend literally described it as so the 1666 one is about teens of ye old.
Ye old.
So just-
Verily.
if you want to see us talk about Fear Street at some point, drop a comment. You know what to do. Or
Or call me by your name. You can also drop a comment for that one.
There's a lot of context missing for that one. You don't want to know. I don't
No,
want to get into
it's
it.
pretty self-explanatory. Just tell us to watch it, and if one person says so, we will watch it for the next episode. That is the truth.
Maybe.
No whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys, you really miss out a lot of Socratic content on what we talk about before we press record.
Yes.
A lot of feelings get hurt, tears are
Yeah,
shed.
I started crying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Casey almost quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to like coax her back in with, Space Jam.
Yes. Yeah.
I had to call the wambulance for her because she was being a baby.
What?
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
resigning.
I was like, Ray
This
Fisher,
is-
no,
this
don't let her
is-
go.
Yeah. This is like we're getting to the part of the episode where we've kind of run out of takes, and I'm wishing it was a patron episode so we could talk about our patron, and like cut to a segment. But we don't.
Yes.
We don't have
Well,
that.
I have a segment.
Give us a
Let's try
segment.
this.
Get us
Yeah.
out of here,
Let's-
Casey.
Let's make what would be your out of the Warner Brother properties that you know right now. What would be your dream Space Jam team?
Wow.
Got to be 5, right?
Yes.
Easy. Are you ready for this one?
Mhm.
Mhm.
We get Hodor from Game of Thrones. Big power forward. The man will crush you. All right.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
step 1. Step 2, I think Superman was correct. LeBron James, smart idea. Superman can literally fly and kill anyone. Number 3, you get Batman because Batman has kryptonite and could kill Superman. So you don't want him to be on the other team, right?
That's like a contingency.
Oh
Got it.
yeah.
Yeah. Step 4, I have forgotten basically all the Warner properties. Let's get all of the boys from Clockwork Orange as one player.
The Droogs. Yeah.
We'll get all of the
They're just all
Droogs.
in a trench coat.
Yes, they're miscreants and could add a wild card element to the game. And then step 5, I think we get just Scooby-Doo from the Mystery Machine game.
Mhm. Yeah, I'd be really ready for this.
Just Scooby.
That's a good team, though. I like that you got some diversity in there. I have no clue what belongs to Warner Brothers, because I like Disney.
Here, let me
everyone
look it up.
everyone knows the Disney characters, right? Everyone, for the most part, I know Fox is like X-Men and stuff. Who the heck is Warner Brothers? But anyways, based on what I saw in the crowd, give me the Iron Giant as my defense, because who's
Okay.
getting past that guy, right? Also, actually, that might not be a good idea because maybe our teams would get along, Charlie, because you have Superman and I have the Iron Giant.
Very true.
Give me also, the Flash, because he can, one, he gets across the court like nobody's business. 2, good luck blocking that guy. 3, if you score a point, the Flash can just like turn back time, right? Isn't that his thing? And just
Yeah.
you didn't actually score that point.
He causes Flashpoint just so that you don't
Yeah.
win a basketball game.
Hey man, he did that to keep screwing up saving his mother for a season and a half.
Very
So
true.
My favorite trend is people realizing that the CW DC shows suck. Like, they're entertaining, but after a while they just stop making sense.
yeah, of course.
Sincerely, someone who tried both the Arrow and Flash. Then
Wait, like on your own volition, or did someone
Yeah.
force you to?
yeah, listen, I don't want to talk about it. I have 2, right? Iron Giant, Flash. If we're going by who I saw in the background of the Space Jam, give me the imposter from
no.
the hit video game
It's
Among
not
Us.
in in it.
You see how fast they are doing their tasks? What if the task is basketball next?
Oh, oh my! I'm
and-
with you.
And if I'm trying to be relevant, I'm trying to hit our I was looking at our analytics. I'm trying to hit a younger demographic with these jokes.
Mm.
I hope they're working.
Our 2
I
young viewers.
seriously need 2 more.
Yeah.
I'm in a drought.
I didn't even ask for one substitution, which
give me
you technically would have.
give me one of the Animaniacs. I think they'd be fun.
Just one.
Nice.
Well, I didn't realize we could do like an Ice Climbers Smash Bros kind of thing where we package deal them. If I can count all three of them in one, give me the Animaniacs.
Oh shoot! Wait, I think
you,
that Warner
you did
Bros.
that with
might
the
own.
Droogs, bro.
Yeah,
I
they do.
did.
They live
Yeah,
in
that's
Warner
fine.
Bros. Tower.
Yeah, that is very true. They are, one might say, one of the most popular Warner Brothers
And
IPs.
and if I guess I still need a fifth.
Let's not forget that Warner Media owns NetherRealm, which makes Mortal Kombat. So
Oh shoot!
Shoot, man.
Yeah, give me Scorpion then. That's
Get
that's my
over
team.
here. He's
exactly.
just impaling
Yeah. That's my team. Iron Giant,
Ooh,
Flash, Imposter, the Animaniacs, and Scorpion.
Ooh, okay.
Beautiful.
I'm putting mine together.
Mm-hmm.
So far I have Black Dynamite, all the
Ooh.
Powerpuff Girls, Static
Oh.
Shock,
all of the Powerpuff Girls.
all of them. Or if they're black, you call them Cocoa Puffs, which I love.
Whoa.
No, because for context, I have a sticker of the Powerpuff Girls, but they're black and they're like Cocoa Puffs. That's what they're like called. And I was like, oh, that's cute.
That's
Um,
pretty good.
Wonder Woman would be my next one. Is that 3? Okay, I need 2
Girl
more.
boss.
I need 2 more, right?
Wait, you had a Black Dynamite,
Powerpuff Girls,
Powerpuff Girls.
Static Shock, and
Static
Wonder
Shock,
Woman.
Wonder
Okay,
Woman.
just
So-
one more.
Just one more.
One more. Ooh.
And is this Black Dynamite the Eddie Murphy character from that one movie? Or is this a
No,
different?
it's from the animated one.
Gotcha. Okay. This makes more sense to me now.
Ooh, I can only have one packaged, right? Huh?
Yeah, I think it would just get a little out of hand. If we didn't.
Damn.
I
I'll
think
do
you need
Blade then. I'll do
Ooh.
Blade.
Is he still Warner or is he Disney now? Or is it like a sharing?
Oh.
Probably.
That is. Hold on. Let's see.
You will
Blade
allow it.
franchise.
We'll allow it.
You'll allow it. Okay.
I mean, it's like how Universal has the rights to a Hulk movie. Like, what? How does that make sense?
It
And it's also
doesn't.
probably why you couldn't do or you couldn't show the Mortal Kombat boys in this movie, is because I think that is it Sony owns the film rights to them?
Yeah, I think so.
Tough. So very tough. But I think my team would win. I think I have a very I mean, I literally have Superman and Batman. So I'm sorry, Iron Giant, but
Just
you
say
do have a
Martha.
weakness with missile people. And you know,
Missile people.
Superman can basically move at that speed. And yeah, just say Martha. I guess that will cripple half of my team, but the Droogs all together, I think, have destructive potential.
Yeah, they get into some mayhem for sure. Do you guys? My parting question to you:
Yes.
Drop it.
Do you want there to be a Space Jam 3?
Who would
Yes,
even be?
LaMelo Ball.
Oh my God! I would
Next
rather
question.
joke. I would rather joke. Sweet. Oh man.
Wait.
Huh.
Oh my God. Wait, Warner, hire me. I just came up with a great idea. What if instead of it being basketball every time, because it's tired, it's played out, it's boring.
It's
right? We've
tired.
had 2 basketball movies. We switch to sports, and the third one needs to be a fun sport because you can't go to like baseball. That's boring. Might I
Shuffleboard.
recommend field hockey? No. Okay. Shuffleboard. Sure.
Oh,
No, that works.
Ping pong. Can I throw
Ping
that out?
pong. That'd be cool.
And you said field hockey. Okay, who would star in your field hockey venture?
I don't know many field hockey players, but I like the idea of Naomi Osaka. So we're going to put her in there. Because, field hockey's like sort of got a
field
racket.
hockey or tennis.
I don't know what field hockey is well and truly. I was thinking of croquet, and then I said field hockey. And but Naomi Osaka, I think, has enough range to play a field hockey player. And then we'll just get the Looney Tunes doing whatever you do in field hockey, probably throwing a ball into some sort of net. And then bing, bada, boom, we have $1 billion movie, all thanks to me. I'll take the checks straight to my address. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Or what if it's like Space Jam Olympics and they get all sorts of like Olympians in it?
Ooh, that's like actually
Oh.
a good idea.
Well,
Wait,
that
wait.
that would be cool.
Did you say Olympus or Olympics?
Olympics.
Oh, because
Space Jam and Greek gods.
I was like, dude,
It's just
yeah,
Greek gods.
yeah.
Bugs
like,
Bunny going up against Ares.
totally. Here's something. Space Jam, right? Neither of those words scream Looney Tunes basketball at first, do they? Right? Like,
I'm
what-
scared of where this is going.
So it's a movie. It's part of the Space Jam trilogy. It takes place in space, right? And it's about the Looney Tunes trying to make a new kind of jam using space
Okay.
berries. Right?
All right, Phineas and Ferb.
Do you feel me?
In terms of epic ideas to do with the Looney Tunes,
Be honest. You can be honest. It's
yeah.
okay.
So I really love it, and I think that there's a lot of great ideas you got going on there.
Okay,
But
thank you.
yeah. If we want to make it even better, cut out everything that you said, and I think we got a good
I
film there.
Raise You.
Mm.
Soccer, starring Megan Rapinoe.
Ooh.
Is there any way we can work space into it?
The ball's round.
Yeah, planet. They're kicking around a planet.
I need something a little. I
They
need something a
kidnapped
little more.
Sue Bird because
Darth
she was
Vader.
playing basketball, and they
Ooh.
thought that she was involved with some sort of Space Jam fiasco. And now Megan Rapinoe has to go and kick some alien butt or some tune butt with some tunes. And plus, it's a new sport. And I get to see both of my lesbian moms.
I love it. I do. I love it.
And Abby Wambach can come back.
I'm really feeling it. I'm really
Wow.
feeling it. I just, we need something for the jam. And whether that be like a fruit-based
They can
preserved
take her,
spread. Hold on.
They can take Sue Bird at the farmer's market.
It doesn't
How
have to
about
be.
that?
No. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I got it. I got one. And I think this one's a
Okay.
winner. All
Okay,
right.
sure.
Jam. Jelly. Preserves. Jam session. Rock and roll. Concert. We're getting the band back together.
Oh,
In space.
Oh,
In space.
okay.
Looney Tunes start a band and they have to play against Space Weezer to win.
Space Coachella.
That would be
Yeah.
perhaps the most depressing thing I can think of.
No.
Weezer as the enemy in your movie.
Space Weezer. So they're like
Space
aliens.
Yeah, we
think
got Weezer and we put them in makeup, and they'll
I
do
think-
anything for cash nowadays.
it would. Hey, now, like, chill out with the Weezer
You're an
splendor.
all-star.
That's Smash Mouth, but
I know. Okay.
I like space. I like mine. I'm just kidding. I want to know what field hockey is, so maybe I'd probably
Field
endorse
hockey,
Charlie's.
it's literally like lacrosse, only like the sticks are kind of like, instead of like hockey sticks where they kind of go at like a 45-degree angle, they're kind of like curved. Like they kind of look like candy canes a little bit. So it's harder. It's incredibly hard, and you have to play it in like skirts. I was looking to join the field hockey team when I was still going to go to Glendora, but
Wait, whoa, pause. You have to play it in skirts? Why?
That's
well, because
that
it's
feels
for yeah. Well, at least the Glendora one was like,
Casey. Don't play into
Sure.
their system.
Yeah.
I know, I'm a girl boss. I didn't end up doing it.
I'm just saying.
True.
Do you guys want to know a fun fact?
What's your fun
Yes.
fact?
The stopwatch was invented in 1869. The stopwatch is telling me.
69.
Yeah. I was going to say it.
Is that a
Like-
true fact?
According to Google.com. Also, according to Google.com, it's time to go. It's time. My
Oh.
mom's here to pick me up. So,
Oh, period.
Oh,
yeah.
did she bring any snackies?
Yeah, it's like I'm not allowed to sleep over at other kids' houses,
Oh.
so
Oh.
she's here to.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
Oh, but I
Yeah.
wanted to play Smash Bros. Into like the evening. Is that not
Mm,
okay?
No,
I thought
I
we were gonna play Beat
Oh.
Saber.
can't have gluten, and you guys are having pizza. So I.
Oh, Well, you could have told us.
Celiac boy.
Uh,
Nerd.
just for the record, I can have gluten. I am fit, so I'm
Get out of my house,
I'm
bread
well
boy.
adapted.
You don't deserve to be here.
Thank
Damn.
yeah, this is for gluten eaters only. This show. If you can have gluten, go ahead and drop a like and a comment if you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. First of all, thank you very much for listening. Give it up
Yeah,
for your
thank you.
Charlie.
Taps.
Casey, you did great. You did great.
You did great, James.
Thank
Yeah, so
you.
did you.
Little bit of a lull during the middle there, but I think we pulled back for a strong conclusion.
Definitely.
I think this was a good. This will go down in the books as one of the episodes ever.
It will.
So if you thought the same, go ahead and leave a like and a comment. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Spotify, tap that follow button. Tap. They say like smash. Tap it. Just you don't need to go overboard. If you're
why
on,
are people so violent nowadays?
I
Press
don't know.
that button.
Yes. If you're on an Apple Podcasts, you can type us up a review and let us know what we need to improve on and what you like about the show, what you don't like. You can rate it anywhere from 1 to 5 stars, however much you feel is appropriate. You can do that, and that would mean the world to us. So please consider leaving a review if you haven't. If you want to support us financially and help us fund our winning ideas for Space Jam 3, you can become a patron at patreon.com/Socratic Cinema. Benefits and big buy-in starts at $1 a month to join the patrons. And once you do that, you get a lot of cool stuff like episodes early, videos early, input on big channel corporate decisions. It's like owning stock. Monthly
And you
news,
get to play against the Goon Squad.
and you get to play against the Goon Squad. You also may or may not get free stickers of your choosing. You may or may not get monthly handwritten newsletter updates from me. There's a lot to want, right? There's a lot going on there. So if you want that, the world is your oyster. $1, 4 gumballs, like half of a Starbucks coffee. It's,
16 Charlie bucks.
the rate of conversion is 16 to 1.
We're not in a good spot right now.
Probably like a
we're trying to get
gazillion Zimbabwean dollars. I know
Oh,
they're
please.
they're-
I was about to bring that up.
like an incalculable amount.
The Charlie buck is trading at a better rate than Zimbabwean dollars.
$1.
by a big margin, Charlie. But yeah, thank you again. I can't thank you enough. I'm gonna go finish Hollow Knight now. I'm on the final
I thought you were
boss.
getting snacks.
Yeah.
I gotta fuel up for my little gamer game sesh.
Oh, I see. He's a gamer boy.
Yeah, once I finish,
Everyone.
once I finish
Ladies,
Hollow
oh my
Knight,
God, he's such a gamer boy.
And an Eagle Scout.
Oh my. We're the best wing people I think ever.
Ever,
Gosh,
literally.
yeah, I know. I talk about how I'm playing Hollow Knight, and you guys just managed to turn it into flattery.
Yeah,
It's-
an
it's-
advertisement, honestly.
advertisement.
It's taking applications.
Yeah, that's going to be 42 Charlie bucks for our services.
I can't do that mental math.
It's $1.3. Don't worry.
Okay, I believe you. Maybe this will work its way into a video essay. Either Charlie Bucks or Hollow Knight. You pick. I don't
You
know.
can choose.
But yeah. Make sure you follow our social medias: Instagram, Twitter. We kind of went viral on Twitter, so you might want to get on there.
Yeah, we be tweeting.
Also, our Twitch. Big streams coming
yeah,
soon.
Did not go viral on Twitch.
Big
but-
streams coming soon, though. So get
We've
ready.
been saying that, I think, for the entirety of our channel's life.
Yeah, but like I might play Death Stranding on there, and Charlie and Casey might be there too, if they want.
Ooh.
Hey.
So that's like you can ask us stuff. I've been going on for way too long. Let's get out of here. Thank you for
Bye.
listening. Bye.
Adios.
Pump up